What's up, everybody, and welcome to another mind-numbing episode of the Wardcast. Every week, we violently present to you the latest on video gaming news, cinemas, survival horror, and what's going on with the boards. I am your host for tonight. It's Alec Dick Funnel. Joining me for this week's conquest is our weatherman, Sean Clark.
Hi.
Jazz Rich Tea Biscuit.
What's a dick funnel?
Give me a funnel, and I'll tell you.
Wait, did you call me a sea biscuit?
A rich tea biscuit. It's a.
Oh,
Look, I'll even show you. Look. Rich
I was like,
tea
I'm not a
biscuits.
horse.
Rich tea biscuits.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And maybe Carmen Della Cruise Control. Anything?
Banana, it is good to be back.
Okay, say the word. And Sailor. Sailor?
Oh,
Stayla!
Shayla Silent Hill.
Shaler.
And in this week's episode, we're talking about zombie Nazis, Gmod, Golden Arms, possibly a machinima challenge, and more. But before I ask Sean about his week, let's educate ourselves about the ways of the Alec. Do-do-do.
The Alec Way Lesson 6. Alec enjoys trance, dance, drum and bass music. This message is not sponsored by victims of Taylor Swift.
Now, wasn't that just heartwarming?
Victims or fans?
wow. Same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of global warming, Sean, how's the weather?
It's kind of toasty. It's getting summery over here as well. So bleh, bleh, bleh.
Okay. How's your week?
My week was okay. So first off, I think I have a ghost because so I have
Ooh.
this. It's like it's a light, and it like turns different colors and stuff like that. And you have to plug it in. It doesn't run off the batteries. It just has a cord that plugs into the wall, right? So I'm just like minding my own business, just hanging out, and it just turns on. Not plugged in, just fucking turns on. And like every time I looked at it, it turned like it can go any color. It's red, blue, green, yellow, whatever. Every time I look at it, it would just go blue. And then I'd look away and I could see that like out of the corner of my eye, it would change color. But every time I look back over, it would go blue again. And then it just turned off after a while. It's done that twice. And I'm concerned. I might get killed by a ghost. So
Maybe
yeah,
it's David Harbour.
maybe. But aside from being haunted, I played Baldur's Gate 3 with Jazz. We're in Act 3. I think at the back end, I think we're almost done finally. And yeah, it is really good game. Really, really, really good game. So it's one of the best games I played in probably like, I don't know, a decade or more. There are a couple things that bother me about it. Like it is kind of glitchy, which gets a little bit irritating, but that's all games these days are all glitchy. It's not too terrible, but still annoying. The level cap thing, we just recently learned that, or at least I just recently learned that the level cap's out at 12. And for a game like that, like from the point we're at now until the point where we beat the game, the whole experience is kind of watered down for me because it's like we go through and we do all these quests and we kill all these guys and it's like, oh, experience, experience, experience. But like we can never level up again. We don't get any more abilities. Like it kind of breaks the game a little bit. And it's just kind of annoying that they didn't like, I understand that like a level 12 level cap is like a D&D thing, but I know like within the D&D universe, I know they've gone up to level 20, so they could have accommodated more levels, or they could have just gamified it a little bit. You know, it's like, okay, well, you hit level 12, and then like there's like a back end system, maybe like I don't know, like a lot of looter shooters have like a prestige kind of a thing, like where you hit the level cap, and then there's like a secondary system where you can continue to like grow and level up and stuff. Like they could have done something like that, I feel like. So that kind of really bothers me about it. But outside of that, it's a really, really good game. One of my favorite games for, like I said, like over the past decade or so. But yeah, really enjoying that. Played Lethal Company with Jazz and Alec and Diz and Shayla. Played a little bit of PUBG with Alec and Jazz. Played Stellar Blade. So I got that when it came out, and I was going to talk about it last week, but we weren't here last week. But yeah,
difficulties.
so far it's really, really good. I'm a little bothered by the fact that it's more Souls-like than I thought it was going to be. Like the campfire thing and the respawning enemies and stuff like that. Like I've never really been a fan of that, and it's not as bad in Stellar Blade as it is in like the Souls games, but it's still a little bit irritating. I wish it was just more like traditional, clear a level, all the enemies are dead, move on to the next area. But there's a lot of like having to go back to the camp to heal, and then the enemies respawn, and it's just I don't know. I don't like that gameplay loop. But outside of that, everything else is really good. It's way bigger, more open than I thought it was going to be. So there's a lot of exploration and stuff to do, which is cool. Looks really good, plays really good. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I'm not that far in. I'm maybe like 3 hours in or something like that. But yeah, very hopeful for it to continue to be a really good game. We did a community watch of Resident Evil on the War Discord with Alec, Lee, and Carmen. That was fun. We also watched a little RCS. I watched the rest of the Fallout show. I thought I talked about this, but I was going to talk about it last week, but we didn't have a podcast. So, but yeah, I watched the rest of that. The end result is it was good. I still straight up don't like Maximus or his friend, the Squire guy. I don't like either of them. They annoy me. But I think that's kind of the point of the characters, I guess. But I don't know. They bug me. But yeah, outside of that, the aesthetics were really good. The visuals, the set design was really cool. The soundtrack was really good. Everything was really well done. They even had like the second half of the show kind of had a couple of scenarios that felt like they were like they could be things that happened within like a Fallout game. Just like I don't know how to explain it, but just like the way the characters interacted and like how there's like multiple things kind of going on, and like you kind of get the feeling of a character kind of making a choice, and it worked really well within the context of the game, and I thought that was really impressive. I really like that they did that. So yeah, I'm hopeful that season 2 continues to be good and it gets better because it was a pretty good show. Been working on some stuff regarding the website and video production side of things. The website name is going to change. I had to secure a new domain because my website host dropped the domain name without notifying me. So somebody swooped in and picked it up, and it's not mine anymore. So that's great. But I'll let everybody know once it goes live. I've already confirmed and secured the new domain, so I know what it's going to be. But we'll talk about that once it's live and ready to go.
Champagne.
I was also inspired to update the production video. So I made a new video that I'm going to debut for you guys live on the show. And but yeah, I just want to do kind of a refresh. I want to do a new look for the website since I had to do a new name for the website. I want to revisit the Patreon. I've been meaning to do that for a while, and just kind of do some tweaks to the kind of like the brand in general, some things for the podcast, the website, just kind of everything. But yeah, been working on a lot of stuff in regards to that. But yeah, if you guys want to check out the new production video intro thingy. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Spooky.
It has weather.
Nice.
Nope. Go away.
Again.
Go away. Go away.
Again.
It's so cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, thanks.
I like the
Yeah.
music.
It has
Thanks.
weather.
It has weather. God damn it, Alec.
What?
How dare you? But yeah, that was my week.
Yeah, it's got lightning.
Got show and tells. I finally got the remake of House of the
Ooh.
Dead, and
Oh,
it's
wow.
the like limited edition is what they
Limited.
call it.
Oh wow.
And it's got
Clever.
It's got the lentacular kind of 3D thingy. Some stickers, little standy thingies. I don't know if you can see them there.
Standy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so like the enemies.
yeah, it's pretty cool. And I finally got this. It's the sequel to the Walking Dead VR game, which I also have. So I got both of them on physical, which is cool.
Is that another VR game?
Yep. They're yeah, it kind of I wanted that because it'd give me a reason to kind of jump back into PlayStation VR. I haven't touched my VR headset in I don't know, like 3 or 4 years or something like that. So, yeah, give me a reason to kind of jump back into that and do some VR stuff.
The setup for VR is very fucking complicated.
It's a pain in the ass. it's almost not even worth setting it up. But I don't know. I've been kind of in the mood to do some VR stuff, so yeah, that's my reason to do so.
The raisin.
But Jess, how
Ah!
was your week? Your
was-
weeks, 2 weeks.
My weeks. Well, the first one sucked. It was a really bad week, but then the second one was a better. Start slowing, starty,
Slowly.
starty to catch up. On picking up some paces and fixing up some holes. From the previous week. Trying to get a little bit more sleeps because my whole sleep schedule and everything got completely flipped around. But I had some time to play some games, as you mentioned. Played some Baldur's Gate, and totally agree with the level cap thing. I would just like every time we get experience, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to level up, and then get upset remembering we can't. And then I went to the guy. There's a guy who like lets you change your class, but he won't because I'm an oath breaker and I can't afford to fix my oath because I've broke it like 3 times. So I can't fully level into like ranger or something. So that's just the way it is. I gotta keep being break the oath breaker.
That's just the way.
Yeah. But then I started actually using my like oathbreaker stuff, and it's not too bad. But yeah, we played that. Played a little bit of Gabo with the PPs.
The PPs.
And I actually got to play some new games. Not for too long, but I got to try some new games. I've also been playing a new game. This game is new, but it's like a remake. The Brothers, The Tale of Two Sons. So I got it on the PS5, and it looks pretty. Brothers. I mean, like I really enjoyed the original one, so I knew I'd like this one. Gave me a reason to play through it again. I don't remember the story much. Well, like some parts that I remember, like as I'm playing them now, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. And it seems like to stay pretty true to the original, and the graphics look really pretty. So it's really cool. And then I went to some like random websites to look at like more of those. I'm trying to find more indie horror games to try to like bring here and like present / just play because they're fun. Because I've noticed quite a while ago that indie games are so much better than like the like $80 games most of the time. But I played one today. I played a little bit of one called At Tony's, and it's like a pizza place. You're making pizza. You're the overnight shift guy, and you're making pizzas. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun. It's like kind of a pizza simulator, but then like there's like spooky shit going on, and I'm like, oh shit. So like starting on the second night that I work, there's like you turn around with your boxes of pizzas, and there's just like a lady standing at the door, and she's all creepy, and then the door slowly closes, and I'm like, oh. And then like you go to get the pizza in the oven, and something just jumps out, and you're like, no. So it's gonna be another one of those spooky games, and it's great. And I played one today. I was streaming, and Shayla was watching. I won't talk about it too much now because I'm gonna talk about it later. But it's called Don't Scream. Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Being shuffled around. Oh, Miss made me nauseous.
I forgot
Wow.
Alec is hosting. He should be in the
Yeah,
in the hosty chair.
Get the host in the hoe corner.
Finally.
Nobody puts
Wow.
baby in the corner.
We didn't. We put asshole in the corner. And then I feel like there were other games that I played, but can't remember. I watched a lot of movies. I also can't remember which ones. They were mostly like feel good movies. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Last week I went shopping with my cousin because my cousin and my aunt were in from out of town, so we went to brunch on Saturday. And I thought like, oh, the brunch place was right next to GameStop, so I thought like, perfect, I can go shopping and just like look around. And I'm gonna do kind of two show and tells, one for last week, one for this week, because they're also kind of like. Sorry, I rolled over my wire. So one of them is my Donkey Kong shirt because
Yay!
Donkey Kong my jam. I really like Donkey Kong games, but also
Donkey
years and
Kong. years
years ago, Shayla and the group of cookies asked each other who their Nintendo character was, and I just said Donkey Kong, and I stuck to it. So, and then the other thing I got were Donkey Kong socks.
Oh,
Go bananas!
yeah.
Go bananas! So they were 2 for something, and so I have other ones that are Bowser, but then there were like, obviously I found like many socks, and so to go with these ones, I got them for my cousin, but to go with these ones, I got these ones that are gonna go in a big old box to Colorado.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jason?
Jason, the J socks. You can only wear them on the Fridays, when it's Friday the 13th. You can't wear them any other day, but yeah. They're gonna go in the next box, but the box
Wow.
of socks. But yeah, it was a Donkey Kong sort of day.
Awesome.
Well, sort of, yeah. Go bananas. So I'm gonna go. Let's go to Shyla.
Hi. Okay. So,
Hi.
so a couple things. I've had a really good week because I just got an upgrade for my VTuber model by this super talented Lenora. She like added a whole bunch of extra expressions and like animations to my character and kind of fixed some flaws that were there before. So I'm really excited about having a new and improved model. It might not be quite as obvious, but it makes a big difference for me. It's the little details that are mean so much. I also got to watch some scary movies. I saw Men.
Men.
Which kind of makes me like, now that I realize, it kind of makes me think of that whole like that social media thing that's going on with the bear. I totally thought it was a Baldur's Gate 3 reference. I'm not gonna lie. So when I found out it was an actual thing, I was like, okay. But it's this kind of like, I will say it, the metaphor that it's going for, I thought was really weird. It was kind of this kind of like basically a woman's struggle with her fear of men, but I want to say it did a really good job of being super creepy. Like, messages aside, it did a really good job of creating like a creepy atmosphere, and it's like one of the few movies I've watched where I was just like, ugh, I don't like this. Like, I don't like how this makes me feel, because there's like some scenes with her being kind of followed. Um, it did a lot of creepy, weird stuff, and there was even some little subtle things where I was like, I had to actually go back and watch and go like confirm, like, oh wow, that was actually what they were going for. They did some creative effects where they use like one actor over and over again, kind of thing. Um, and then I also saw another creepy one, Talk to Me,
It's a good
which,
movie.
yeah, I thought it was really good. I was super surprised. I got it recommended to me, and I was like, wow, that was genuinely pretty awesome. So like, heck yeah, we're eating good with the newer horror movies, I suppose. Um,
Ironic that Shayla is watching a movie called Talk to Me, but you won't respond to people half the time because she always AFK.
Oh, no.
Poop head.
Poop head! I poop head!
Calling you out on live television.
Oh, no. For games, I've been playing all gotcha mobile games. I know y'all hate those. But AFK Journey, I like the art style, and it's got...
Just kick her out.
She's talking about a mobile game.
But I like
God
how
damn it.
she like says gotcha, and then like 5 minutes later, kicked her out.
Jesus.
And then that's all I've been playing is
Wow, you call yourself a gamer.
Fate. I've been playing Fate
You
Grand
talk
Order.
about
I
this
got back
mobile
into
game
that.
I've been playing.
I've been playing
the
ping
newest
pong
event,
at the gym.
event has a character that I really like in it, and it's based on the current event that's going on right now. Is based on the Mississippi. So like I don't know if y'all know, but yeah, the river, and paranormal stuff. So like I don't know. There's you know what? I need my turn-based strategy RPG fix, okay? And
I'm
that
over
play
here
Baldur's
playing
Gate, you
fucking
nerd.
Baldur's Gate and
Yeah,
Stellar
well,
Blade,
you
and you're
guys won't
playing
play
mobile
with
garbage.
me because you guys won't play with me.
Get a PlayStation then, dumbass.
I'm trying actually. I want Stellar Blade so bad. Speaking of, I have since you guys have. I don't have Stellar Blade. I have Stellar Blade at home. They're Shift Up Studios' other game, Nikke, Goddess of Victory, is having their half-year anniversary. So they're doing some really cool events with like a tower defense game, and it also has like some a new meta character and stuff. So I've been like super into that lately. And then speaking of I mentioned Grand Theft Auto or Grand Theft. There's no theft.
What?
No,
You're
it's
having a stroke?
Well,
Grand Theft.
Fate Grand Order.
Theft
it
Auto.
Theft Auto, yes. It ties in with my show and
I
tell.
ordered a theft.
I have Ozymandias, a little figurine. This particular style is called the noodle topper style. They're meant to like sit on top of your ramen. But they end up just having like a cool like sitting stance where you can.
All of your show and tells have been about ramen lately.
Have they? Oh, they have. Yeah, because I got a ramen bowl. Call me Naruto Uzumaki then.
Did you move to Japan?
Did you just break it?
No, they come off. But yeah, he's got.
Yeah, it comes off when you break it too.
It'll come off in your ramen, and then.
But now he can sit and judge me just like you guys do.
Except we don't do that in ramen.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't actually use him for ramen. That's just what the style of figure is. They're called noodle topper.
And you're not even doing it right.
The point is that he sits, and you can have him like sitting on the edge of a shelf or sitting on the edge of something.
So it's not like meant to be in ramen. You just decided.
Do you guys just invite me on the show to make fun of me? Like, why
Yes.
are we here?
Making fun of ramen. Yep, now I want ramen.
But anyway, so yeah, and then I also obviously got to watch. I won't talk too much about it since Jazz is going to talk about it later. But I got to watch Jazz play "Don't Scream." I totally want to play that now. It looks super
or fart.
scary. And I really like the realism. I was saying it to her. The only other thing is I really want them to remake Slender in that style. What did I say now?
Your cartoony character is just there like. I really like the realism.
It's me.
Oh, that's literally what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's still having a seizure.
Yeah.
Having a stroke, don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Happens to everyone. She had the plastic in the ramen.
Anyway, that's enough
Do it
slander.
again. Do what you did a second ago.
Man, I'm so stoned right now.
I just drank my coffee.
Yeah, I even have like
What?
What the fuck?
Anyway, so Carmen, how was your week?
The transition so smooth.
Uh-oh.
No.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
We're gonna have to.
Back-
Right, you
Back
you
to
carry reminding it.
Alec.
I think she's saying go to Alec.
Yeah, back to Alec. How's your week, Alec? Did you talk about? He
Okay.
started out.
Yeah, well, I'm the host, so usually a host goes last, but yeah. So I played a lot of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 career mode. I played PUBG.
Oh yeah, we played PUBG.
Yeah, I got my third solo chicken dinner, so like I got 2 in a week. It's like, okay. As Sean mentioned, I watched Resident Evil as part of the Ward Along. We're gonna try and do these Ward Alongs on like maybe the last Sunday of whatever the month is that we are on.
Ooh, yay!
Yeah, so part of the Ward Discord. So yeah. So we don't know what the next film might be. Lee did suggest a film called Crabs. Apparently you can get it on Amazon Prime or something. It's a horror
What's
comedy.
next, Rubber?
Who knows? But I think the only, well, I believe me and Lee were having a conversation in the car, and it's like, you know, I was wondering if there's ever a horror film with crabs in it, because like Lee had sent Sean a crab in a box years ago. So
Like a
Yeah.
real crab?
no, obviously a plastic one, but yeah, Sean's got crabs.
Actual ones, not.
It's lore. It's lore now.
Yeah.
It's
It's canon.
It's a canon event.
Yeah.
When I finally get the unboxings out, you guys will see my crabs.
Canon crab.
I met my boyfriend's sister and nephew for the first time yesterday in Exeter. While I was in Exeter, I picked up a bunch of games, a bunch of PS2 games. So I got plenty of show and tell. So
Champagne.
So I haven't played this one. I still haven't played it. But it is Burnout Dominator.
Oh, that's a good
Domination.
game.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
That
£5.
takes
So I was
me
like,
back.
because I played the shit out Burnout games. I was like, I know I'm going to enjoy this. So yeah, should be good. Because I've been playing a lot of retro PS2 games lately. So I'm just like, yeah. Ever since my PS5 died, it exploded. I'm just like, all right, let's play my older consoles. They're still going. Yeah, it's been a good little week. Is Carmen back, or is she exploded?
But she's there.
Carmen?
Let's try this again. Can you hear me
Oh.
now?
There we go.
There we go.
Maybe?
Right.
Kind of?
How's your week? Go.
No, finish
my
yours,
gosh.
Alec. Don't do.
No, I did. I did show and tell, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, but thank you. My week was good. My week was probably a month, right? It's been about a month since I've been
Yeah.
on. I unfortunately had to let the Wardcast take a back burner while I transitioned moving from Colorado to Florida. So I'm in Florida now. Woohoo, yay. And it really is a woohoo and a yay. It's a little different. It's like a whole nother country, a little bit. But I like it a lot. And I'm just now, after like 3 weeks or so, getting back into gaming or like doing games. So I think a handful of times I played the lethals, right? just a handful of times. And I think I did that with Jazz and Shayla and Diz and maybe Sean at some point. Did we? Yes.
Not recently. I don't think
Not
since you
recent.
moved.
Not since I moved. I thought you were in there somewhere.
It was Diz.
And okay, just Diz. And as mentioned before, we did the word play, which was very fun and very nice.
Ward along.
Word along. Word. Sorry, not play. I was thinking you press play, but that's different than when you play. So the word along, and that was. Forgive the tropical birds in the background. I cannot mute while I'm talking. But I played a little bit of Erica. So if anyone remembers that interactive experience, I had started to play it probably 5 or more years ago. And so I had a good idea what it was about or whatever, and I'm restarting the story now, and it is so pretty and neat and weird. And it's weird in the way that they blend it is so good now where you can't quite tell. Well, I mean, you do tell, but visually it's hard to tell, like sometimes when they transition from like game effects to like live action. It's pretty cool. I also played more Phoenix Attorney. And so far, aside from some mobile games,
I'm leaving.
I thought she booted herself out for a second.
Take me with you.
no. Just no. Just
No, why do we
your basic just your basic like standing in line kind of games, like some word wow and so forth. I've been doing a little bit of that. And but it's a game, okay? It's a game. And I started watching Xena again. Started watching
Paint dry.
no. There was a movie. Oh, so I watched starting over. I read Ready Player One and Ready Player Two, and then I watched the movie Ready Player One, which was interesting. It was good. It bugged me a little bit. Of course, it always will. How they did the adaptation and changed a few things, but it was total eye candy. It was all right. It of course did not do the book justice, but it was all right.
Justice.
And for a while, I thought, I swear to God, I thought that the main character was being voiced over by Will Wheaton. I don't think he is, but that was my initial thought when I started the show, because I'd actually listened to it via audiobook. I do most of my books via audiobook, and Will Wheaton had narrated both of those. And so they got the voice down pretty good, or the cadence or the feel or the style, but that's about it. And for my show and tell, I don't have anything game related because I'm just reestablishing. I am reestablishing my stuff, except
Do you have any ramen?
I got my seashells. No ramen.
Very funny, guys.
I got shells. Okay, they're pretty shells. They're not very pretty.
Like
I'm gonna get more shells, and I was very excited to go to the beach, and I have my
Don't do that.
I'm dropping them. I'm dropping them all over the place. So, and just touristy things, not really anything very fun. I had a sticker here, but I lost it. And I had a book here. Where did my book go? Did I lose it? I lost my book. Where did it go?
I'm gonna find my book. Your marbles.
It's not marbles. I don't know if you could hear like the tropical birds in the background and the family talking in the background. But this is this I've already showed and I've already told.
Russian
but I
book.
finished it. Huh?
It's Russian.
It's not Russian. It's Bookshops and Bone Dust, which is the sequel to Legends and Lattes. I finally
Not
finished it, and
sequel.
it was so cute, and I love it a whole lot. And for like a prequel to a normal, or a prequel to the main arc book, to tie it together, the way they did that was so sweet and beautiful and something. It tied it together so perfectly that you almost don't need more. You know how like you finish a book or story or anything and you're like, oh, I gotta know more. I need to know like
No.
everything. It makes the
Carmen, before you get too far in, just know that I haven't even gotten halfway through this book.
Pin in it.
Yeah, before you give more away.
good book. The end. I'm done. Time for some news.
Yeah, which I mentioned very recently as well.
Did you?
Yeah, and on the fact that you talked about Will Wheaton, I forgot to mention that is not a very good camera freeze face. I'm just gonna do a little print screen. Okay.
That should be the thumbnail.
Yep. Just gonna. Yeah. I just want to mention real quick because she mentioned Will Wheaton. I forgot to mention that today is May the 4th, so happy Star Trek Day to everybody, and go watch Battlestar Galactica.
All day.
Yep. And
Nah.
I totally saved her face in a screenshot. I'm gonna send it to you, Carmen. Anyways,
Time for some news. And we lost Carmen again.
she's here.
Yeah, but we lost audio.
Oh, we can't. Okay, it's okay. Then she can't spoil any more books for me.
No, I was muted on purpose. I had a disturbance or a disruption or a disorder.
Disturbance in the force.
Yes, my force was disturbed. Yeah.
Time for
Sorry,
some
guys.
news.
Oh. Hold your horse. There we go.
All right, so I got 3 news articles. Sean has one, and we have a kind of breaking news one from Sheila. So we're going to start off with another Nazi zombie game. There we go. Right, publisher Moodus Games, same publisher that publishes other games such as Remothered Broken Porcelain, Super Animal Royale, which I have played. Is teaming up with a relatively new German gaming developer called 314 Arts to produce the to be announced release date game project. What's up?
You froze for a second.
Okay, where did you lose me?
You're good. Keep going.
Okay, so 314 Arts to produce to be announced release date game Project Z Beyond Order. Project Z is an atmospheric first-person zombie co-op shooter set in World War II. In this game, you get to play as different characters who have very different abilities to find out more about the secrets of the German island you all crashed on. According to 314 Arts website, the game is meant to be released in 2024. 314 Arts have done one other game in 2016, a game called Vengeance, which essentially looks like Call of Duty. Project Z is set for a Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation release. I don't know if it's physical. And I have a trailer for it. Sean, I think I sent it to you, but do you want me to send you the link again?
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
If I can find it.
If I can find no way. I think I just send it to you again. Be quicker.
I think that one's Jazz's. What did
I'll
I-
just send it to you in the link to you. So.
What's man?
So, I mean, just looking at the zombie picture there, it looks very graphically detailed of a dead-looking guy.
Probably Tunisia.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy looks like he needs a dentist, though.
I mean, so do I, but I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah, but he looks like
okay.
he needs one first.
You didn't send me the video. You sent me a link.
Okay, well, just
Wow. Do you want me to download the video real quick?
Yeah.
Send me the link.
okay. Do you want me to send it to you?
Someone
right.
send it to me.
There you go. All right. So, guys, while I'm stalling for time, do we actually need another Nazi zombie game?
I mean, I feel like we can still do games like that. I just think they need to not be first-person shooters. I feel like we need to be more innovative on how we like. There's a million different things you could do with the genre. Like, it doesn't need to be the same thing over and over again. Like, do something different, and I think there's plenty of room for more of that content. Especially because, like, recently we talked about how like the zombie craze is still around, but it's dropped down a little bit compared to how it used to be. So, like, being that there's a little bit of a lull, I feel like there's room for something interesting in the genre to pop up.
Personally, I'm concerned only because I got Modern Warfare 3 because I was super hyped in the zombie mode and had a lot of fun during the beta phase, and then it wore out really fast and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this so much.
I mean, for me, when I was reading, doing the article, it's like a German gaming company is doing something about Nazi zombies. So it's like, if anyone's going to do it, it had to be a German company. But I'm waiting
do
for the
it justice.
news. I'm waiting for someone to get offended and say that's like racist towards Germans or something like that. Like, well, actually, it's a German company doing it. So you can just tell someone's going to do it without doing research. I'm like, that's it. Boycott this game.
Yeah, it's good. It's much good.
Jesus.
Even the bird agrees. It's
Those birds were like, let's get it.
All right. We got the trailer ready.
Yay!
Let's watch.
Eyes on confirmed. Changing radio frequency now.
What do you think the Nazis are doing all the way out here anyway? Don't they... what the hell was that?
Oh yeah, so it came
Potential.
from a source of IGN. There we go, sourced it. Anyway,
It has potential.
yeah, but I think it looks good, but I think it's going to be fun for like 5 minutes with friends, maybe a bit longer. But
Yeah,
then,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then once you dropped it, you dropped it.
It'll be
So-
like,
If the
Dead
price
Island.
reflected that,
Like Dead Island.
but
Wow.
Nazis.
Yeah.
Nazi Island. Nazi Island.
Survivor Horror thinks they hear crickets, so yeah.
The birds.
If the price reflected it, then yeah, that'd be good.
Free.
All right.
Aw.
Yeah, it's hard to like in the modern age, like there's so many games coming out constantly that like it's harder to justify a game that's just like kind of lost in the shuffle like that. You know, it's like if you have something that is pretty common like zombies and a genre that's typical like first person shooters, and you mash them together and you throw it out in an ocean of similar content, like it's hard to really justify playing something like that. So again, it goes back to like you need to do something to be different, do something to stand out. And it looks like you said, it looks fine, but it probably will get boring pretty quick. So like it just they need to do better. Do better.
Birds have a lot to say about the trailer. Nice survival horror fan.
All right, moving on to the next article. Gotta hand it to you. It's a fancy arm. Yes, we're talking about golden arms.
Fuck.
So, are you a fan of Elden Ring? Boss
I don't know.
Melee?
I have not rung.
What?
I have not rung any elders.
Oh, well, I pushed a few elders. Great. So, the boss, Melina, whatever, had a very golden arm.
Hmm?
Had a metal golden arm, which now you can get a replica, life-size replica of this golden arm. It's been done by Bandai Namco. So, yeah. How much do you reckon it is? Without looking at, put it there for under 400. How much do you reckon it is? $400.
$399.
Plus tax.
$376.86.
Too much.
Too much is correct.
$269.
I'm gonna say $3.99.
Right. The answer is $389.
I'll get fucked.
Oh wow!
So the faithfully recreated polyresin limb is currently available to pre-order through the Bandai Namco store for $389 and has an estimated delivery date of December 2024. The replica, which is limited to a run of 3,500 units,
That's a lot.
features a fully articulated wrist and faithfully detailed golden finish along with a metal base and a wall mount option. So yeah, if you fancy a good, jerk off, get that on.
Wow!
They should sell
You
one
went
of these.
there.
That's Ethan's arm and the hand. You can cut it off.
So Ethan cosplay.
No, just
an
no.
arm.
His head
Just
comes off.
every no.
His right hand comes off.
Even the bird.
Are you guys?
That's an expensive handy.
You know how some people will sit on their arm just to, so.
No, Alex.
Oh, we went there.
I didn't have to. Right. Are you guys excited about this? Would you spend that kind of money on a kind of
No.
arm?
Let me tell you how excited about Elden Ring I am. I have it. Do you think it's open?
That doesn't say
Am
much.
I?
I don't think it's ever going to be open.
Hey, I played Stellar Blade, didn't I?
Yeah, but you
Yay!
were
I played
like super hyped about that game.
Well, that's my point. Is like
He thought it was
I
gonna
had
be more like
no interest. Like I wanted to play it. Like I was interested enough to buy it, but when it got here, I was just like,
I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be more like Ninja Gaiden, but it was more like
yeah, me. So did
Dark.
I. It's just it's another Souls game. Stop with the Souls games. We have enough. Stop.
I mean, I can't remember how much with Metal Gear Solid 5 with the, what was it, Peace Walker? I think it's Peace Walker with the hand that comes with it.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I
can't
had
life
that.
size though.
Yeah, and I
Baby
don't know.
More like-
I can't remember
Yeah,
how
it's
much
like
they charge
baby
for it.
arm.
But I'm thinking this would cost a lot more than that one, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, might be because it's gold.
Go.
Yeah, I don't think the Metal Gear Collector's Edition that came with the little arm thing. I don't think it was that expensive. I think it was
No.
like maybe it was either 100 or 150.
Yeah, I think you're right, Sean.
I have to look it up when I'm not particularly doing anything. But yeah, okay. So yeah, if you guys want it, check out Bandai Namco.
Don't do it.
Or don't. Just go to a regular, cheaper hooker. Right. Next article. Nintendo says "Mamma Mia" to Gmod.
Uh-oh.
So, the developer of Gary's Mod has announced that it's in the process of removing all Nintendo-related content from Steam Workshop after receiving
What?
a takedown.
This is Charbog's fault for that Animal Crossing video.
Receiving a takedown request from
Just
Nintendo. In a posting to Steam, Facepunch Studios confirmed that the takedowns were in fact legitimate. Perhaps in contrast to previous takedowns this year through to be sent by a fraudster, Facepunch added that the request was fair enough, given that the content does belong to Nintendo, but noted that the process would take time as we have 20 years of uploads to go through.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
That's slated for when again?
Hurry up and get your Nintendo Machinimas out of the way then.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
There's going to be an explosion.
Facepunch also said, if you want to help us deleting your Nintendo-related uploads and never uploading them again, that would help us a lot.
Rip.
Facepunch, bro.
Or not on the Machinimas, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, how long before other things, like, say, the Gmod and other things was like, right, done, can't use our shit?
3 years. That's my guess.
Yeah, it's probably coming. Like Capcom's cracking down on mods too, so
Rip.
we'll see.
Ripperoni.
Will there ever be a dual season 2, or will Capcom take it
Yeah,
down?
I better hurry up.
Well, that's all my news. Sean, if you want to do yours.
Sure.
Sheila's having a stroke.
I am.
That's normal.
With that golden arm.
That's normal. No. Alrighty. So, Escape from Tarkov announces $250 edition, and no, it's not a collector's edition. Escape from Tarkov is a tactical first-person shooter currently in early access. Initially, developer Battlestate Games led players to believe that all future content for the shooter would be free, but the $250 Unheard of edition recently revealed that it includes a DLC season pass estimated at $140.
Yikes!
The Unheard of edition also offers large gameplay perks that give buyers a massive advantage over other players, immediately turning the gameplay to win. And on top of all that, this overpriced edition locks an entire PvE gameplay mode behind it, not attainable any other way. And best yet, this $250 edition is an entirely digital-only package. You get nothing physical for it. In response to the backlash related to the new PvE game mode, Battlestate Games lead community manager said, quote, "It ain't DLC. It's a unique feature of the new edition added. DLC means additional downloadable content. PvE is a feature and a game mode. Just because you all want it to become a DLC, it wouldn't mean it is one. It's a featured game mode for the new edition of the game."
Us ripping you off? Yeah, that's a feature.
Yeah. So
it's not us ripping you off.
Yeah, they're
It's a
basically
feature.
saying like it's not DLC if we re-release the game and include that mode in the new re-release. Like what
It's
the
just
fuck?
like it's just like nowadays. It's like, oh, even though you bought the game, that doesn't mean you have the privilege of playing it.
It's like this. It's like if let's take Resident Evil 4, you know, there's Gold Edition. Say they didn't release any of that content separately as DLC. They just re-released Gold Edition with the DLC on the disc or in that specific version. That's technically not DLC. That's what they're saying. What?
So they're
That's
like,
fucking bullshit.
there's
Yeah,
DLC available,
That actually does.
and everyone's like, oh, it's DLC, and they're just straight up like, no.
No.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Actually,
They yeah,
Sure.
actually it's not DLC. And you're like, oh, they said it's not DLC. I guess it's not. They-
So
they
by
said
unheard
not.
of, they really meant it. They really, really meant it. And
Except
also,
they said no. Can't beat that. You
it
can't.
might as well be called the Audacity. I mean, it might as well be called the Audacity.
They
we have
record
a
voices.
program for that, and it's actually
Yep.
good.
But yeah, so if you want to play that game, don't.
You can officially not own it for $250.
Yeah.
Tough
Exactly.
titties, basically.
But it's a full game. It's not a DLC.
Yeah, get you. It's actually.
All right, Shayla.
Actually.
Okay.
up.
All right. So there's a lot of backlash from people in the PC community regarding Helldivers 2. They at the start. Or, why are you laughing?
Your images.
By
So
the
good. Can't even remove the white in the background.
By the end of May,
Noob.
Steam players or PC players are required to create a PlayStation Network ID linked to their account in order to continue to play the game. As of now, all new players are required to create a PlayStation ID. And the reason why people are furious is, one, because a lot of PC people are very anti-Sony, and they bring up a lot of the DDoS attacks that they've received and stuff over the years, which Sony has had that happen a couple times. And they've also brought up the fact that there is a large list of countries that cannot make PSN accounts. Afghanistan. It's a pretty looks like almost 100 different countries that cannot. Morocco, just there's a huge
Tunisia.
Somalia, South Sudan, Congo,
All of those
Republic
Tunisia
of
countries.
Congo, a lot of African countries actually. Dominican Republic also.
Florida.
Yeah, Georgia.
Boston.
Not the state, obviously. But yeah, so they can't even create PSN accounts, which means they can't play the game. I would assume they probably wouldn't be able to buy it then. I would hope, or at least would get a refund. But so they are review bombing that game currently on Steam, and there are numerous people that are going to be quitting the game altogether, despite the overwhelming positive reception it's been getting up until this point. So it'd be interesting to see what's going to happen going forward. If the game's going to just go straight downhill, or will the PlayStation, will Sony fanboys be able to keep the game alive? Well, I guess we'll have to see. But it's interesting at that. And the reviews have definitely taken a hit because of it. So rip PC, I guess. Yeah, I just thought I wanted to bring that up because I
This is one
haven't
of the
been able to
many
go in.
reasons you don't want publishers to have full control over their games post-release.
Yeah. I mean, like, I would be curious if, with the whole, I didn't even think about the fact that, like, if people in those countries already own the game, like, is that game rendered useless then? Or do they just get an auto refund, or was it not available in those? I'm curious. I thought that
Probably
was
rendered useless after a period of time, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like after such a date.
I know if I was in that situation, I'd be pretty pissed. So yeah, more like it looks like the game's gonna be taking a hell dive. So yeah.
Yeah.
That was all I had, but I did think it was pretty important to mention since I've been noticing my feeds blowing up with it. And yeah, I think that's kind of a big deal to all of a sudden just be like, oh, by the way, you have to sign up for this extra service you don't want or need. I don't know.
It's funny, I've never heard of the first Helldivers.
I hadn't either.
I did. It's weird. Like the first one was such a small release, like nobody gave a shit about it, and then 2 comes out and it's like this big fucking deal.
Yeah, huge.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's going back to not being a big deal anymore. So there we go.
Yeah, full
Yeah,
circle.
basically. Goodbye.
What?
Speaking of not big deals, Jazz, how's your
Self-esteem really not good, man.
I meant don't scream game, whatever.
Oh yeah, don't scream.
Yeah.
I try
Here's
not to,
Apple.
but then people make me sad. Okay. I have game for you to show you. So don't scream. Sorry, I'm recovering from that burn. Don't Scream is a game that I don't remember who told me about it because a lot of different people are telling me about games. I have some friends who, well, I know like a few of them Sean mentioned or were mentioned to me from you guys. And I have some people that know me that are like, oh, you talk about games? Like, I got one for you. One of them I'll show you next week was talk to me about my cousin's roommate who made a game. But that's next week. Don't Scream is one of those that I actually tried, and it's pretty cool. So it's another one of those like found footage camera, like the
Super
atmosphere looks.
realistic.
Yeah, it's actually cool that this is one that I've actually played for once that I could talk about. It's a short. Don't expect like a story. Don't expect like a backstory or
It's Slender Man, right?
no.
Yeah.
That's Shayla wishes. Um,
Sounded
The-
like you said Splenda Man.
Splenda man. Yeah, he's just putting some sweetener
Yeah,
in his
Wants to
coffee.
sweeten you.
He's like,
Wants
don't
to
hear my
sweeten your
sugar.
life.
It's
He
not
wants
good
to
for your
sweeten your
diabetes.
coffee.
Your
The
diabetes going
sugar
act up, and
alternative.
we didn't bring any diabetes relief.
Yeah, he
I'm
says
trying-
don't get diabetes. Have
Yeah.
some Splenda.
Have some Splenda, maybe some the other one that nobody likes. So, Don't Scream, as you can see, the background is kind of like a screenshot of the actual in-game. On the left, you just have the date on the camera and the time. And on the right, there's kind of like, it's not very bright, but there's kind of like your little microphone meter. The game is, as the title says, you can't scream. You have to, I'm going to load up my notes, but it has the meter. And where the bar is in the middle of that is basically if your microphone spikes above that, which typically is where it'll register a scream, the game restarts. So if you scream, you restart. And it's an Unreal Engine 5 short horror. As mentioned, there's not a story. It's not really long. If you do it without screaming, the game will only take you roughly 18 minutes.
I could do that.
No.
You scream
No,
on
you're-
PUBG.
You will be fucked, Carmen. It's an Unreal Engine 5 short horror experience inspired by 90s camcorder found footage. It does give it gives off the vibes of a very 90s like VHS tape that you put in. The challenge is pretty simple. You have to explore the mysterious Pineview Forest from 18 minutes without screaming. As you said, you think you can do it. It sounds easy, but there's a catch. The time only progresses or goes down if you're moving. So if you, just having seen you specifically, Carmen, when you're playing like the garbage game, when you're playing, the actual name escapes me, Lethal Company.
Lethal Company.
Something scares you and you kind of just sit still in a corner. Time's not gonna back
Well,
down. However,
He might have.
Your
No, yeah.
flashlight does.
Your flashlight does. You have a battery of your flashlight at the top, and throughout the game, your battery is going to start coming down, and you have to go around and find more batteries. They kind of glow a little blue, so you can see them at a short distance. But you have to find those batteries, so you have to keep moving around. Your battery will not last you 18 minutes, and as you go, at first you start off and it's nice and daytime and everything looks clear, but it's still somewhat spooky because you're in the woods. And I don't know if any other people are like me. The woods kind of spook me out. But at night, like I'm scared of the dark. I don't care who knows it. I've said it on the podcast before. I openly admit it. I'm fucking scared shitless of the dark. Put me in the dark and the wood. Is it plugged in? Do 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 do. Does it not have a battery?
Sean, don't scream.
And it doesn't have a battery, and it doesn't have. We can't hear you, Sean.
The ghost got him.
Sorry, I muted.
Oh no!
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. What?
It does not have a battery, but it heard us talking about spooky things, and it's like, ooh,
That's fucked.
what the fuck?
I love that so
I'll
much.
laugh
I
if it-
need.
I'll
I
laugh
need
if
this
it came
game.
with the controller, and your mom's just there like. That'd be so funny.
I need this
Yeah,
game, and I might be
so
so
you-
fucked.
You're in the dark, and then there's like a Silent Hill kind of like hazard tornado style like alarm.
Oh yeah.
My
Goes.
accent just kicked in there. Like it just kind of goes like, and then like the dark just goes like it's dark, it's night, and that's when shit comes out. So the game tries to get you with jump scares. There are a lot. I hit 66 jump scares in
Yeah.
the game that I completed. And like even then, like finding the batteries was tough, and it took me a couple of them because the game spikes. So a couple of features is like it gives you the option at the start to kind of calibrate your microphone in the game. They say like, you can bypass the calibration so that like you really have to shout for it to skip, for it to count as a scare or as a scream, but that would spoil the thrill. So if you want a genuine horror, and I put it at like 75%. So if I went like, at one point I went like, and it picked up, and I lost. And another time,
Or
I had,
Killer
like-
with a Simpsons quote.
yeah, we were quoting Homer from the Treehouse of Horror where he's The Shining, and I think I went like,
No beer, no TV,
make Homer something. I went, don't mind if I do.
Like, no.
Yeah.
And then it like spiked. So it's just like sometimes it's your volume. If you want a real
I
challenge,
would be so
calibrate
fucked
it,
in this.
calibrate it all the way at 100, and then you really have to like every little whimper, like if something scares you and you go like, oh my god, it'll pick it up. And so you really challenge yourself. Put all dark in your house. Obviously I didn't do that because it was like 10 o'clock in the morning or
Can it
something
pick
like
up farts?
somebody actually
Somebody did.
yeah, there's a comment somewhere, somebody put like achievement unlocked or something, like it wasn't an achievement, but somebody put like, I won the game, haha, it picked up a fart thinking it was a scream. And like other people were
Lose
like,
cuz fart.
my brother knew I was playing this game and like just went in my doorway and went but like they had headphones so they didn't hear the brother, they just saw the microphone spike out of nowhere. Like it's just like it's a really funny like kind of experience. On
I need
Steam,
this.
It's a game that came out October 27th last year. It has dozens of dynamic scares. Like the atmosphere itself is pretty spooky. I think I was less scared because I was playing with Shayla, so we were making fun of the whole thing, like
Yeah.
shopping carts moving, and we were just being
Yeah,
silly.
We were trying to make each other. Yeah, I was trying to.
And Shayla was still like, okay, you gotta shut up now. You're almost done. And I was like, you shut up. And like sometimes just talking made me laugh. It happens on Halloween. It's pretty fun. Every time you restart, it doesn't always restart you in the same spot. Like one time I restarted, there was a huge puddle. One time I restarted, there was a sign with 4 different directions. So it's always like a different, so you don't always know like, oh, okay, now I'm gonna go straight for that house. I never found that house again. Like it never takes you to the same
Yeah,
place.
there's interesting little set pieces. It feels a lot like Slender, where it's like each time you play, you find different stuff.
Yeah, and you have to pick up the batteries, and there's all kinds of stuff. It's
And
all the
this-
same map, but it's so big, and it's like you get disoriented easily in the dark, and like there's all kinds of stuff. And
Plus, some of the stuff laying around makes you really wonder, like, what is? It makes me want to know the story. 'cause,
yeah,
like, when we
you
saw
want to know don't. I won't give away too much. Shayla,
Yeah, I won't.
But-
But I'm just saying, there's a particular part that when I saw that, I was like, "Whoa, what is?"
yeah,
going
we kind
on
of
in this
came up
game?
with our own like lores and stuff, but it
Yeah.
doesn't give me too much.
Yeah.
And just before we show you the trailer, there's a disclaimer on Steam that says we accept no responsibility for any underwear that may become unusable should you play our game.
Don't
So-
poop in the pants.
No poop in the pants. It's
Don't poop in the
developer.
pants.
It's from developer Digital Cyber Cherries. It's only on Steam. It's about $10. I think I got it on sale because I wouldn't have paid $10 knowing that it's not. There's also not a disclaimer, but there's like a heads up Also, it says, hang on.
The game's
When-
short.
Yeah. I actually like that they put that, but they said about the game before buying, this is a short horror experience designed to make players jump. Think of it as a scare simulator. Don't expect a storyline, just one primary challenge. Don't scream. It's simple enough for anyone, even your mom. Seriously, challenge your mom to play. So it's like it's right off the bat telling you, hey,
Yeah.
this isn't like a huge long game. Don't expect a big storyline. Like they want
Which
you
is
to
kinda
know
what
you're paying
Slender
for a
was.
short scare. Like I like that. I feel like a lot of short
Yeah.
games like this, because people buy games and go into reviews and they're like, we should have been longer. I wish it was longer. Like, you know
Yeah.
what you're buying when you're getting into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all I have to say, or we have to say in this case. Shayla helped me. It was a team project, I guess. So
Yeah. That
we
was
can move along to the
fun.
trailer. And I forgot, sorry. Again, you see the timer only moves when you're walking around.
Damn, it made me jump.
See?
Fuck you.
And that's the cool thing is
I
that
like it. I want it.
you won't always get the same jump scares twice in the same place. Like the game changes and the game I think every time I went on that plane I never got that jump scare.
Yeah, I never saw that.
Yeah,
one.
no, I don't think you heard it when I said it when the video started, but I was sourced by IGN. I had 2 videos that I got today and I forgot which one was which. But I could only find this one. There's a gameplay footage trailer. I thought that's the one I had gotten. It shows a little bit more, and I didn't want to do that because it shows you more of the jump scares, and I don't want to give too much away. But it's a short, like it's a like I said, if you don't scream, it takes about 18 minutes as long as you keep moving, and you could, like, if you want to challenge yourself, put it 100%, put your headphones on like loud enough and have the microphone like really close to you, so like even your breathing, you'll see the thing go up a bit. And if you shoot, where was I going with this train of thought? I totally forgot. Oh shit, where was I going? Like lost it mid-sentence.
You're saying the volume goes up, like something goes.
No, I was thinking like it's a short game, but when I was playing it, we were on there for like an hour and
yeah, because they do stuff. It really does fuck with. It's really clever in how it makes you.
Yeah, and just
play
the
the
found
game.
footage in the woods, like just seeing how that felt, like that experience. Because even though I don't particularly scream, I just go like like that's my reaction, and it peaks the microphone enough to pick it up.
Yeah, I can tell.
I can't wait to play that fucking game that Sean showed us now, because like the found footage in the woods just is enough to get me, because you can zoom in and out the camera, and I like that candle.
I like that candle.
But I forgot what that game was that you
like
told us,
that
but
candle.
it reminded me of that at first. Silent Breath. So that's the next one I'm gonna try. But this
it was
like
really, it was cool.
yeah.
It was super cool. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, so you guys should try this game.
Yeah, it looks
I'm
really
excited
cool.
for this and Snake
Oh,
Game.
Big Alec.
Also.
Big Alec.
What
Oh,
about
boy.
Snake Game also?
Yeah, that one, I don't know if that one's out yet, but
No.
I'm gonna try that one too.
I want Paranormal Tales. Damn
Paranormal
it.
Perils.
Looks so good.
I'd wait and see if this one goes on sale again, because I'm pretty sure I got it on sale. Because for me it's $10.49, so for you guys it's probably going to be like $8 or something like that.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, even for $10.49, because I would replay it. Just the fact that it changes so much, I try to see if I can get more batteries, or like play it at night in the dark, all dark in my room.
In the darkness.
In the
darkness.
Another thing Leon's not good at.
Any other news?
That's it.
Okay. It's game time.
Okay, it's game time.
Carlos.
And now let's go to Barry with the what is that monster?
What a monster.
What a monster.
I can't believe. What the hell?
Carlos, this. Yo, I know the head and the arm.
Yeah, I know the arm.
Fucking Leon.
Yeah,
the head.
I'm
the
at
head
a
is
loss
dog.
on this one.
The head is dog meat.
It looks
What
like
game?
the Fallout dog.
Fallout 4.
There we go. You got the right.
And obviously
heads,
Leon
the
is the arm.
But
For
which
Leon
game?
at
Trying to determine the
500%.
torso.
Yeah,
Wait,
Leon
what?
at 500% for Resident Evil 2.
All
I
right.
can't
You got.
see one of the legs, actually. The zombie-looking leg. Oh, it's a fit. What is that? I can't.
It's a fish.
Well, when I make it bigger, the microphone logo covers it up, so I can't see it. Oh, that
is
yellow
Aloy's
one's
right arm.
Zangief, isn't it? It kinda
It's
looks
actually
like Zangief.
Aloy's left arm.
It could be like Hulk Hogan.
Oh, and
Yeah.
that does look like Hulk. And he has been playing. It's probably is Hulk Hogan.
It is Hulk Hogan.
Ric
So
Flair.
good job. So what's the other leg?
Oh,
A
the thing's
dick.
gone. I can see it
Yeah.
now.
A Silent Hill dick.
Oh, I know, right?
It's somebody who got their leg cut off because it's like wrapped. Like there's like not a
It looks like
tourniquet,
a
but-
It looks
monster,
like
like
a
a
claw
crab
What a
monster.
monster.
Yeah.
It
More
looks-
crabs, John.
Oh, we don't know who the shirt is, do we?
You haven't mentioned anything yet on the show. You got the other parts right, other than the body and the other leg.
I don't know.
I better send Sean the reveal.
Body looks familiar.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss.
The plaid always makes me think it's Jodie, but it's not. That's not Jodie.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Wait, is
I'm
it?
confused.
Is it Jodie?
Jody?
It's not Jodie.
Joe.
No,
It's not.
Oh,
it's
wow.
not Jodie.
because somebody's got like a gray like scarf or something.
Why did you pick Leon the arm? It's not an
Look,
arm.
I just picked the dog first, but then I saw a picture of Leon looking
Oh.
goofy. I was like, oh,
I
I'm gonna
didn't-
stick that somewhere.
I didn't instantly notice Aloy because the top of the arm looks all fleshy, but
You
now I
sh-
see the like bow, the
You know,
caster at the wrist.
You should have just given him 3 heads so it could be a Cerebus and then like have the arms normal.
Cerebus.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
way to
What?
go!
We're gonna get the reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted to guess the torso.
Did
Oh,
we
you want more
win?
time?
I
You're,
didn't
you're never
hear
going to
any.
get it.
That makes me. That just makes me
Never
want to
gonna
get it
get it.
even more.
No, you're
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it.
Never gonna
It's
get
not
it.
a character I know, Sean.
No.
Oh,
Oh. Alright. Reveal.
well, that's disadvantage. It's because Alex.
Reveal?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah.
What's that? Hang on.
From Walking Dead.
Oh.
It is Duck from the Walking Dead game.
And that's a crab. Spider.
That
Oh,
is...
that's from Devil May Cry.
Yep.
Could you have
Devil
gotten
May
a
Cry.
lower quality image?
Yeah, no shit.
Devil May Crab.
Next monster.
There's only one monster.
Yeah.
Aw.
Look at dog
Next
meat.
is Reverse and Remember.
The following game contains reversed clips of potentially horrible things previously said. It's reverse and remember time, so so grow the fuck up.
Oh, got an old logo, but yeah. Okay, that's fine. Alright.
Oh yeah, you did give me a new one, didn't you? Shit.
Yeah, it's fine. We can use that one for old time's sake. Alright, so here's the first one.
Right now, Foster's got foot. Hey, still a broccoli. Well, yes, man, I'm no, look.
I heard.
No, it's finished. Carry on.
I heard Aqua.
Yeah.
I would say Duel because I definitely heard Aqua.
First Resident Evil, yeah. Or first Duel.
You know that Resident Evil 1 with the Aqua?
I'm gonna say like Duel outtakes or something like that. Something random, like maybe because I thought I heard a car. I don't know.
Do it again.
Okay.
Right now, Foster's got foot. Hey, still a broccoli. Well, yes, man, I'm no, look.
I'd say Duel special episode.
It sounds like something like cut together.
Yeah, that's why I said special episode.
We're like a machinima.
So, do you think it is Duel?
I mean, it's definitely Duel, but I don't know which one.
Like, wasn't there or oh no, am I thinking? Oh, there wasn't a special episode. It was episode 1 remake or something. I don't know. The one that I'm gonna, yeah.
More like the best of 10 best funniest clips or whatever.
I don't. I remember there was one. I just remember there's
All
one
the
he
swearing.
came out. I remember there's one he came out with, and it showed the first part, but there was Damon lines I'd never heard before. Like there was stuff changed, and I was like, "Whoa, where'd this come from?" So that's what I was guessing. That's the one That's what I was guessing.
Yeah, that's the remake.
Maybe a Halloweeny.
All right, so you're all not saying it's Duel. So let's see if we can get it from the OG.
This is how I think it went down.
Hello, Leon. My name's Pedro. I hope you like our village.
Yeah, you sure are nice. Yeah. Bitch. Go fuck yourself. Leon out.
Oh, which one was that?
That's like the Ada episode, or that's Ada.
Yeah.
That's like an Ada.
But which one was
or
that?
Something.
Which?
That was more like episode like 12 or something, wasn't it?
No, it's like 8 or 9. I think
9. I'm gonna go with 9.
The answer is episode 6, part 1.
Fuck.
Damn.
This one I did specifically for Jazz, but let's see if anyone else gets it.
Is that an NHL game?
So you know what? It is an NHL.
I was gonna say because I heard goal backwards.
Were they fighting?
How can you tell goal backwards? Log. Log.
I just heard it, and then plus I already had a hockey in my mind because I heard the crowd.
Is it supposed to be something specific or just some random NHL game?
I'm just gonna start shouting numbers. Like 16, 22. It's gotta be one of those.
Okay, it's the original.
It's either 16.
Which is too bad because these fans hate this sort of thing.
That's an old one. Holy shit. Because you don't have sounds like that or rapid fist fights.
My money's on 16.
No. Oh
12?
no, that's like That's like 95 or something.
No.
It is NHL 2001.
Nice.
2001. No.
Yeah, no, now it's like you get one swing or like you can't like
One opportunity.
like, I don't even think you can do the jersey pull and like no.
No.
Okay. You guys should get this one. Here we go.
It's Claire.
Sorry, too. It's Claire
Yeah.
and Sherry.
Clary.
It sounds
Clary.
Sherry. It sounds a little Sherry.
Carrie.
You're all saying it's Resident Evil 2?
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Wait.
original or remake?
Or are you trying to throw us off and it's like
nothing.
Umbrella
Wait.
Chronicles or something? Or Dark Side Chronicles?
Wait. Play it again.
Okay.
But the sounds. That has to be OG too.
Yeah. I was just making sure he wasn't trying to throw us off with Dark
Would
Side.
I do that?
Yes.
Because in Dark Side, Sherry sounds older, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have those sounds.
But I heard the and that's what I don't know.
Alright, let's do the reveal.
Oh no, that's the RE2 feeds.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Every time they talk.
And
I never saw her again.
Alright.
The dead one?
Oh my god!
Relax, I haven't even found her yet.
Alright. Next one.
Ja, getting rest down. Yeah. I'm in the office. Neither pigment. Helt lust back.
Kathy.
Not aan het vasten stuff that I mechanic.
Zeg niks ervan, no.
The fuck?
One more time?
I will help you out. It is the very start of the game. So here it is again.
Ja, getting rest down. Yeah. I'm in the office. Neither pigment. Helt lust back.
Kathy.
Not aan het vasten stuff that I mechanic.
Zeg niks ervan, no.
Is this gonna no?
It's shivers
No.
direct
I
now.
heard an opera singing like
Yeah.
Yeah.
First thought when there's opera, I was like, oh, like perfect or
Parasite.
yeah, but then there's like absolutely no talking in that game.
Yeah, and the singing wasn't quite that kind of singing. It was
Yeah,
more
because when she sings, people die.
Yeah.
People die.
Yeah.
Have a guess?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I don't know.
Start of a game. Mersh.
Do we get a hint?
Okay. Sean has mentioned it a few times relatively today, so.
Stellar Blade?
Walking Dead.
Walking
I
Blade.
mentioned it today.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Stellar Blade.
Is it Devil May Cry?
Oh!
It's a super guess because I haven't played that.
I know it's been forever, but I'm trying to think of how it started. But that is a really good guess.
It's games that I
The
haven't played. So I have to
music
guess.
too is more fitting to that.
Yeah.
Come on, Lee, help us out.
Yeah, Devil May Cry.
Got this, Lee.
I just don't think he
One more
talks
time.
in the beginning.
Ja, get rest down. Ja.
Ja,
I'm in the office. Neither pigment. Heel lulus back.
Kathy.
Not aan het vaste stuff that I mechanic.
Zeg niet van no.
Yeah, it could be Dante and Trish.
Yeah.
Wow, Lee. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going Devil May Cry.
All right, that's it. Yeah, go on,
I
then,
guess
Joe.
with Sean's guess.
No, go ahead.
My guess.
See if you can get it from the OG.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
War never changes. That's
Fallout
Ada.
4.
That's Ada's voice actress.
It is Fallout 4.
I played a whole 10 minutes of that game.
I've never
I played the shit out of that game.
All right. Next one is a funny one. Okay, here we go.
Stillness. Hier? Zo, weet je net. Heel even. Ja, nee, dit mis. Ja, wat? Elsen, hier? Veel vrienden hier, joh. Chef. Maar dat is het. Ja, wat nou? Zo, dat moet veel is. Hij. Doe je eens. Zo.
Resident Hazard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which one?
Oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
I don't
I've
know.
not seen. Have I
Two?
not seen? Oh, I believed you. I believed there was a Resident Hazard.
there is a Resident Hazard.
Yeah.
Well, then I need to see it.
Because you gotta watch more shit.
Yeah.
I do, but I need the links because they're all like.
You have to
Semi-obscure.
YouTube Resident Hazard.
Resident Hazard.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
All right. It is Resident Hazard 3.
Yeah.
Here's the original.
Chris, is that you? Damn it. Yeah. Stay away from the door, Chris. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Hurry! This way!
All right. Saved again.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
You.
Chris, hurry!
You saved my life.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
A Chris sandwich.
All right, next one.
What?
I don't know. My bad. I zoned out a little bit.
What
Yeah, since I never seen, done, did, done the Hazard.
Here it is again.
Do we get a hint?
It's a game, an old game.
Something that has like the
I'm
hallelujah.
feeling
in
like
it.
Hadoken.
The
I got nothing.
The music at the very like end, so at the start, sounds super familiar.
I want to say like a Capcom sort of
I was gonna guess a rare game.
Street Fighter-y. Mm.
Is that? I don't think that was Street Fighter.
Lee saying Croc. Wow, I phoned you guys. Even Lee, I phoned Lee.
I said Conquer.
So we're getting Street Fighter, Conquer, or Croc.
Croc is so random.
Can you play it one more time?
Mm-hmm.
I heard like a Sega thing.
Wait, I think it's Bayonetta.
What?
Because you remember when her outfit rips off, her nun outfits rips off, and there's like the like that's my guess is Bayonetta. Bayonetta
But
1.
like
The
in
opening scene.
Chipmunk, like times two?
Well, that's true. I don't know. That's why I said Conquer originally, but that's the only game that comes to mind that has like the so I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea on this one.
Nope.
Right. Let's see if we get it from the original.
No clue.
Oh,
A holy hand grenade.
yeah, the worms.
What?
Worms. Armageddon.
Worms. Yeah, Worms Armageddon. It's a worm throw and holy grenade. Alright, and the very last one. Here we go.
Whoa. What the fuck is that? It's somebody taking a shit. Obviously, that's a machinima. Unless it's Johnny's
Machinima.
scene.
I don't.
Or is it a machinima of Johnny? Like Metal Gear machinima?
Is this a machinima or a game?
A machinima.
It's a
Sounds
movie.
Whole bunch
It's
of
a movie?
Oh, it's a movie.
Okay, so you gotta play it again, but like,
Yeah.
we gotta
no.
be able to hear it this time, Shayla.
Okay, my bad. I was talking. Ew. It's a scary movie.
Ant-Man.
What the fuck?
I know Scary
Ant-Man?
Movie had a shitting priest in it.
No, I feel like
remember that.
it's a waspy sound, so I'm gonna say
That was
Ant-Man or
pooping.
something.
That was straight up someone
that
taking
was
a
100%
shit. That was
shitting
someone
their
like,
pants.
that was shitting.
And then in the Wasp, except like Paul Rudd had to take the shit.
I'm trying to
Shit,
think
man.
what else has something where someone shit?
I mean, the first thing that came to mind was Neil Patrick Harris in like Million Ways to Die in the West, but the echo
Oh.
makes me think like you're right about Scary Movie when
Yeah.
he's blessing the house. But do it one
Yeah.
more time.
One more time.
Oh no.
Just because after what Carmen said, I'm just picturing someone taking a shit and a little like bumblebee just passes by. He's like, "Grr." I don't think it's Silent Hill or
What?
Yeah, it's a scary movie.
It's
You're
not
right.
silent anymore.
I must.
You're right. Because it was James Woods, I think, was the priest that was shitting, and that doesn't sound like him.
But also,
it sounds more like someone trying not to shit their pants, and they're like, I don't know, I give up.
What the fuck movie had?
I know.
It's not Leon having diarrhea. Yet.
Yet.
When he does that, I'll be ready to clip it.
What the fuck movie had somebody shitting so much?
I feel like I'm gonna know once I hear it, but I can't think of it.
Have a guess.
I already did.
You said scary movie, yeah?
Yeah. I know that's not what it is, but I can't think of the other movie.
Carmen?
Because there's like movies where that, like, it used to be a big gag to give people laxative in movies, so I'm sure there's like, it's one of those movies, but I cannot for the
I think we
life of
lost
me.
Carmen.
Oh my
think
god,
of-
wait.
But that was a huge thing in like the 80s and 90s, was to give people laxatives and make them shit themselves.
I know we've already done it a lot, but can you do it one more time? I'm looking for something specific this time.
Yeah, but I was flashing through fish.
I don't want to hear it forward.
You do. Alright, so it's not what I was thinking. I don't know.
I have
What
no
were you
idea. I just want to hear it going forward.
I was listening for the Megan.
Oh yeah, I was wondering that too, Jazz.
Carmen, what do you think it was?
I have no idea.
She said Ant-Man.
Okay.
Unless it's one of the later scary movies that I either haven't seen or like wouldn't remember.
I didn't hear any poop until yeah, and
I'm
until
gonna
you
say
guys
the
said it.
Silent Hill movie.
It's DDR.
Alright. Here's the original.
Something about Mary.
Oh.
You okay?
Is that?
No. Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. Final answer.
Tiff, we're just gonna meet you outside, okay?
Okay.
Does he shoot himself in What About Mary?
I don't think so.
Dumb and Dumber. Final answer.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna go
not-
with Dumb and Dumber.
It's not Dumb and Dumber. Shadow,
Okay.
you were closest.
Really?
It is White Chicks.
Oh, so it's Wayans. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god.
Terry Crews.
Oh
Oh no. When the Wayans brothers.
Terry Crews is in
Okay.
it.
Yeah, he is in it.
Yeah, he's in there, but he didn't do the. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember now.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
Alright, well, I think that's the games. Yeah. So, yeah. Good
Nice.
effort, guys.
Way to end it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Leave on a shit note.
For the release.
Yeah. Alright, before we do read your comments, I have a mini challenge. And I'm going to say you have until the last podcast of this month to produce it.
Okay.
And
What
we're
is the
listening.
challenge?
Do we still have the themes like we used to?
We do.
Oh.
When is the last Wardcast of the month?
The last Saturday of the month.
Well, yeah, but when it? Okay, never mind. I'll
would
figure it
have
out.
to
I have a
look at
calendar.
Does that mean I'll be
I have
back?
calendar.
No.
Oh, sure.
That means you have to participate. Shit.
Right.
That'd be the 25th. Well, actually, we could do it on the 1st of next month.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That'd be better.
So I can come back.
Sure.
Alright, first
If
of
you
next
have a
month.
machinima.
Yeah.
Alright, so
excited.
this is a long clip, but I intentionally did it so then, you know, with the short clips, it's like everyone's reusing the same things. But if we use a longer clip, people can use other bits. So, Sean, hit it off.
Is this Metal Gear?
Yes.
Of course it's Metal Gear.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
All right.
Nice.
Nice and long.
Very good.
All right, so for your 3 themes that you have to include in your machinima, we'll start with Alec.
Mm-hmm.
Missed opportunities, faith,
Oh boy.
and the last one.
The last one. Okay.
Shayla,
Yeah.
yours is son, like son or daughter, son, Jupiter, and human.
Okay. Hmm.
Jazz, yours is upside down, Eden, and silence,
Eden, like
the Garden of Eden.
Eaten.
and silence.
Mm-hmm.
The sound.
Just do a silent movie, Jazz.
Carmen, yours is eternity, silence again, and eyes. And then
Sean?
mine is angels, isolated, and wonderland.
Wonderland.
All right. So we're saying it's now the 1st of what is next month? June?
Yeah.
1st of June.
1st of June.
1st of June. Okay. Mini.
And I'll send everybody the video after the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I've already got it, but yeah.
Or yeah, you can do it, Alec.
Well, you can send it because I have to subscribe to Discord again and all that shit.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. Let's wrap things up with read your comcoms.
Read your comments.
All right. So these are all from Dual Deleted Scenes Extended Things Episode 1. Where is my thingy? There it is. So Cutesy Goth Hunter 666 said, "It kills me that in all of the thumbnails, Leon looks so disgusted with his life. Also, don't sweat the amount of time it takes you to make this comedy gold. A lot of people think it's easier than it looks because they've never done it. Keep your chin up, man." Smiley face.
Aww.
Oh,
That was nice.
that was nice.
See, I do occasionally find nice ones. All right, question 1. Before you guys first did Machine, did you think it was going to be easy to make these videos?
I mean, I didn't really, since I started off in the beginning when Machinima was a brand new concept, like I didn't really know what it would be like. You know, I didn't know how complex it could actually be. So not really. I didn't really know what to expect other than I just wanted to try it. So I went in blind.
For me, it was very difficult. It has got, well, I kind of answered question 2. It has got easier, but at the start, where I was using where Lee was playing the game, and then I was recording it onto a DVD, and then I had to convert the DVD recorded footage onto the computer, and then put it through Windows Movie Maker. Yeah.
Good lord.
So if you ever go back to Dino Supergrass, is at the start. Yeah.
Yeah, fat ass crocodile.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a lot harder than I initially thought, but I'm glad I tried it and still trying it. And as we're about to do, we're going to do a mini Machinima. So yeah.
Yeah.
So question 2: has it got easier making Machinima?
It's gotten harder.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I push myself to do more and try to be more creative, and I always want to do better than I did previously. So like, it gets more
The bar is
difficult in
raised.
that regard. But like, I mean, obviously the act of creating a machinima is easier because like I'm more familiar with it. The tools that I have right now are better than I had before. So it's kind of both. Like in some ways it's easier, in other ways it's more difficult.
Yeah, with some games you can change the settings to just record the sound effects, so that makes it easier in that way. And even what with PS4 or PS5, I'm sure it's the same for Xbox. You can just record the clips and then just save on a USB and bring it over. So that's got easier in that regard. But yeah. Jazz, any comments?
I mean, I feel like it got easier because I know what I'm doing, like technically, like the technicals a little bit more. And I've learned from past mistakes more, but at the same time, it's harder because there's more boundaries, or not more boundaries, but there's more like, what is it when there's like, there's more
Things to censor?
There's more barriers because of like YouTube strikes and
Oh,
copyright shit and like.
Yeah, it used to be like wild, wild west as far as like having copyrighted content and stuff like that.
Yeah, and like I know that because like I want to, like I'd like to make more I have a lot of stuff I'm working on, but like because I want to make machinima to go on the ward, like I'm more more aware of like copyright stuff because it's not my channel and I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Whereas if it was going on mine, I don't do any claims of like ownership or any like money claims or anything like that. And so like, and I don't mind that because like I absolutely don't mind going the extra mile to like find a way to make it work. But at the same time, like it does involve a little bit more work, but it's not that it's harder. It's just more like you have to be more aware of what you're doing and make sure your source stuff is like legit, which is just a little bit more work, but
Yeah.
it's still fun. It's just the main issue is still like if you're going into series, you have to find people to commit, and the commitment is the biggest issue to get out of people because you can't like tie people down and tell them they have to stick around till the end, but you know.
Yeah.
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 All right. Next comment or last comment is from Chitadori Kaskashi, Tunisia.
No, you have to read number 3 first, and then that's part of.
No, number 3 is the question for that comment, Shayla.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
it. Oh.
Chudi Tunisia says S stands for shit, killed me. What else could S stand for in Leon S.
Hope.
Kennedy?
Stupid.
Hope.
Stinky.
Hope. Wow.
Son of a beach.
Yeah, see, I thought the person responded with, like, S stands for shit killed me.
I suppose they could have put a thing, but, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything about grammar because I'm
Stands for
absolutely
Sean.
worse for it.
Yeah, for Sean. It stands
Leon
for Sean.
Sheep Kennedy.
Spaghetti.
Leon.
It stands for sorry.
Sexy.
Sorry.
Sorry. Leon story.
They said S could stand for the following: strawberry, Sasquatch, scoliosis, Scrabble,
What?
sabers, saboteur, Sacchafaring Tunisia, Scotland.
No,
Jingles,
it stands for Leon Shut Up Kennedy.
shooting, spaghetti,
Yes.
swordfish,
Son of a
Dragon,
beach.
Because
John, Skittles, Silver.
dual Leon does. He's always like, shut up.
Oh my God, yeah.
Skittle
Leon,
Kennedys.
shut up, Kennedy.
The S stands for shut up, Ashley.
Alright, that was reading comments. Well done, guys. Good job. And we've just done it in under 2 hours. So, there we go. Let's wrap it up. Well, this has been episode 234. If you like the content, smash the shit out of that like button, share it and spread the word. If you can, please steal your parents' credit card and support the ward through patreon.com/The Ward Productions. Have an alright week, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Bye.